first in-person collab.
Really? Guys, look who's here.
Hello.
These
Cheers.
people are gonna watch us outside. Someone right
Walking
outside
back.
our window. This is a very special video today. I'm super excited because we have Vibewithade here finally in person. We are currently in our hotel room at Imagine Music Festival, and we figured we would take advantage of the time here and film some stuff for you guys. So we're gonna do just, you know, a classic get ready with me and answer your questions. You guys submitted a ton on Instagram and on YouTube, so thank you. And we're gonna try and get to all of them and just get ready and chat. And I'm linking Ade's information down below too, guys, so you can go follow her and check her stuff out.
Also, behind me is Taylor.
Yeah. Featuring Taylor too. Okay. All in all, we already did day 1 of Imagine, so tonight is day 2, Saturday.
Most exciting day, I think.
Yeah, we're really, really excited. But I think we had an overall really good time last night. Couple speed bumps, couple hiccups, but we're alive and thriving. This might be like a way longer get ready with me, which I'm totally down for. So I hope you guys like listening to us talk for half an hour. Let's start with your questions. It's gonna take me 5 minutes just to put on eyeshadow primer. This is the problem. I'm like, okay, I do one step. Lexi said, what's one festival you've never attended but you've always wanted to? I mean, mine's easy. She's done it already. Electric Forest. That's top on my list. It's gonna happen, guys. I'm willing it to happen.
Yeah. Top one for next year is Lightning in a Bottle. I was about to say Life is Beautiful for some but Lightning in a Bottle for sure.
Where is that?
It's a festival in California. It used to be in Modesto, where they have Dirty Bird Camp Out, but there's like always been scheduling issues because it's Memorial Day weekend. So they moved it to Bakersfield last year, and then they're having it again in Bakersfield, which is like Southern California. It's like for those that don't know, it's like a transformational type of festival. So you do have music, but there's a lot of art, there's a lot of seminars that you can take, which like Electric Forest is kind of like that too, but Electric Forest I say is like a bridge between like a mainstream festival and like a transformational festival. So it's like all this stuff on top of like seeing the artists, and like big artists do play there. Like Disclosure was there this past year. I think it's rumored that Bass Nectar will be there next year, but we'll see about that. But yeah, that's definitely my top one. Ooh,
this is a good one. What outfit was your favorite of the other person's? I love you both so much. Thanks, Tristan McCracken. Ooh, that's a tough
Tristan.
one.
She's so sweet.
Okay, I low-key loved your Festy Bestie tie-dye shirt that you wore to Lollapalooza. I thought that was so cute and bright, and I feel like you just looked so happy in that photo you posted.
I don't know how I pulled that off. I was so tired. That was day 4.
It was?
I genuinely looked really excited.
Cute.
Oh, I think I know why. Because I just had the churro ice cream sandwich, which was the best thing I've ever had. I think that's why I looked so happy, because my stomach was full and I was just like at
loving life.
Loving life.
Nice.
I think your Izu one, the red outfit.
Ooh.
The matching set with the Prydz blossoms, right? Did you wear fishnet biker shorts with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
her little kitty ears are so cute.
Yeah,
I loved that.
I loved that outfit.
Thanks, man. That was like one of the most comfortable outfits too, just like a nice bikini set.
Yeah.
Oh, Anna Girl said, what song do you have on repeat? Also have fun and Imagine. Thank you. We are having fun.
There For You by Gorgon City and MK. I've been bumping like non-stop.
That's a good one. I fucking love MK. I need to add that to my list of artists I want to see.
Yeah, I'm finally seeing him at Seismic.
Nice.
I only saw a portion of his set at Forest last year.
Now Oliver Heldens' new song, Turn Me On.
Oh yeah.
Really loving that. Honestly, Post Malone's album. Brian and I are low-key obsessed with Post Malone, and I've been listening to his album on repeat over and over.
I don't think I've fully listened to it through. The day it came out, I just had so many meetings, so I just didn't have
yeah. We like
time, because when I work is like the most time I listen to music.
Right. I'm not kidding. Like every single time we drive together, it's Post Malone. I don't listen to anything else in the car.
That's so
unless
funny.
like I take it over, and then it's game over because it's EDM all day every day.
Yeah.
But I usually don't win that fight. Compare your most seen artists. Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, I actually have a list. You guys,
somebody
I'm
asked recently, and I just guessed. I wasn't sure.
I'm so type A. I have a spreadsheet of the artists I've seen the most.
Awesome.
Because I was really curious, because like I'm getting up there with some artists.
How do you keep track? I feel like I should have started a long time ago.
So I have it listed out how many times and what festival I saw them at. I really dug deep. I started this back when I first started, because I do have a list of concerts that I've been to, and so I added the festivals in there. And then I stopped for like the past, since the start of this year, so I had to go in and factor in holy shit, like everything this year.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I've seen Chris like 10 times in the past year.
In
Surprise,
one
surprise.
year.
Honestly, yeah,
That's
since Beyond
crazy.
Wonderland 2018
That's nuts.
up until now. And then Louis the Child I've seen 10 times, Porter Robinson 9 times, Millennium 9 times, Fisher 8 times. That's the top 5.
That's what I would guess. Yep.
Surprise, surprise. Pretends to be
God
shocked
damn it,
me.
I wish I knew. I have no idea. I would
How
guess.
many times have you seen Oliver Heldens?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't counted anyone. I would say Oliver Heldens, 7 Lions, Above and Beyond is up there. Griffin is up there.
Would Prydz be up there, or is that more of
Prydz
like
is probably starting to. He was only a
lifetime every
festival
now and then,
person,
yeah.
and then I saw one show of his last December, and then with the 2 sets at Izu, he's probably getting up there. But like Griffin, I've been to like every tour he's had because I just love him.
Yeah.
But probably 7 Lions, Oliver Heldens, and Above and Beyond are pretty high up there.
And because you're in New York, New Jersey, you get a lot of people on tour.
Yep. Like I would even not. I love Millennium, but I don't think he's that high because I think he's also a festival guy, and I've seen one of his single like shows. Yeah. But they're probably up there.
I think I'll see Millennium will be 10 in November because he's touring in Austin. Whoa. So I'll have 3 people at 10.
We're going for a yellow eye today, guys.
It's so weird having the viewfinder. I'm sorry if I keep on looking at the viewfinder, everyone, because like I don't have this luxury. My camera doesn't have a viewfinder. Yeah.
I literally need it, but it is hard. Yeah, like find myself.
I just don't care what I look like. Or if it's out of frame or anything.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. From Pocket Polly. Sorry, my New Jersey accent just came out. Pocket Polly. Do your coworkers, managers know about your channels? Some of my coworkers, yes, 100%. I've been more open about it recently. I would say like more senior management probably has no idea. Like my one boss who recently quit, he knew, but he was in the music industry, so I like told him all about it, and he thought it was so cool. But like my boss, I don't think she knows that I love music festivals, but I don't think she knows like in-depth details. But yeah. They all know I like EDM and raving.
We're a very small team in Austin. We're a team of 3.
Damn.
So it's really hard to keep that close-lipped.
Huge part of your life.
Yeah. But my coworker also has a blog, not about festivals or anything, but so we get to bounce ideas off each other and stuff, which is cool.
That's nice.
And then my boss, she knows because she follows me on Instagram, but she doesn't care. Like, she thinks it's really cool. Like, when I told her the news that we got like Imagine tickets offered to us for like content and influencing and stuff, like she was like super happy for me and like understood that I needed to like, I wasn't able to take time off, so she understood that I was gonna have to work from Atlanta for Friday and Monday, which was really nice. It's really nice when you have a boss that's so understanding about it. And my job is really flexible like that, where I can just work from home or I can work remotely or stuff like that for festivals. And then my boss's boss in San Antonio, they know because he actually, and he gets it, like he listens to Odessa. He went and saw Dylan Francis in Austin. Like he was a DJ back in the day.
Oh, I love that.
So he like totally loves that. They wanted to take their kids to ACL last year because they wanted to take them to Odessa's set, and I was like, that's so cool.
Me as a
parent. Yeah, that's awesome. I feel really lucky to have such understanding like bosses that ask me about that kind of stuff and support that in a way, instead of just being like, no, your work is your job. Secretive, like that should be your whole life, you know? Gotta have that work-life balance.
How old are you guys?
24.
Right. You never escalated your age. I'm just kidding. 28. 24 and 28. Oh, that was from Hector Ortega. D. Damo said, would you ever go to Snow Globe Music Festival in South Lake Tahoe for New Year's? I feel like it's always a tricky question. Like, I would always go to any festival if I had the time, if I had the money. True. I think that one sounds cool. I really don't like the lineup this year. I thought it was pretty weak sauce.
I thought it was pretty good.
There's a lot of Brownies and Lemonade artists, right?
Oh, yeah.
Love Brownies
last year's was really stacked.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. I would go if I went with my friend Rachel, because she's actually from Tahoe.
Oh, nice.
So, but she's been for like the past She didn't go this year. She went to Decadence, Arizona this past time, but she had been like the past 5 years or something.
Nice.
I always try to give a festival the benefit of the doubt, but if I hear a crowd's not all that great, that doesn't really make me feel inclined to go.
Right.
And I talked about this, I think, I talk about it in a New Year's blog post that I have, where the thing with New Year's is like, it's kind of what's convenient, you know? Because you're trying to save up money and your PTO days for the next year. Like, it's a very hard time to just like travel for.
And New Year's crowds are tricky.
Yeah, and so like that's why Ryan and I are going to Lights All Night, because we're going to Cabo for Christmas. Ooh. Which I'm excited for, but that's like all my PTO. So like Lights All Night is on a weekend, Friday and Saturday, so I don't have to really take off any days. We can drive up to Dallas, drive right back. It's a 3-hour drive, like not bad. So like at that point, New Year's is just like what's convenient sometimes.
Yeah. We always, New York usually has some like pretty good like standalone shows. We don't have festivals. So I've always done that in the past. But the crowds have been like absolutely atrocious because it's just really drunk people trying to get like fucked up. So, and also, I don't know, like Brian and I's, it's not our anniversary, but we met on New Year's. So I like to be with him on New Year's, and he's not a big festival guy. So I feel like I'm never really going to do a New Year's festival. I'm more about, I want to be at home. I'm a homebody for New Year's. Do you ever get nervous filming from Where's Amanda?
Yes. Depending on the topic.
In the begining. Oh, that's in the beginning. Answer.
Like if I have to,
if it's a tricky
have
topic.
a come to Jesus moment, or like a talk to everyone about why I'm not going to EDC. Then like I feel very nervous. But otherwise, no, you kind of get over it.
I only get nervous filming in front of people or vlogging.
Oh yeah, that's
like now I'm actually kind of being less shameless. I was actually proud of myself. I vlogged in the airport on the way here, and I was like, I don't give a fuck right now who's listening to me. But not that many people vlog in my area, so I'm like, I feel a little weird.
Yeah, same.
That's the only time. I'm like, I literally haven't even finished my eyes and it's 15
minutes
minutes
like
in.
forget that I just forget that there's other people behind the screen, honestly. That's the thing. I just like, we do it because we love it, and we like sharing our lives. We like keeping our memories on social media. Yeah. So like I forget at the end of the day that there's someone on the other side.
You're just sitting there talking to yourself. Like weirdo.
It's always a shock to me seeing how many views a video gets, because I'm just like, I would just expect one person to watch it maybe.
I love longer videos though too.
I
don't know. Going off on a tangent. I just like love hearing people talk. Where's Amanda also said best set you've ever seen. This is always such a hard question to answer.
God.
I feel like there's best festival sets, and then there's best like shows I've been to.
I think my best, let's do that. Best show set, Lane 8 tour.
Ooh.
January 2018. Would it be funny if I said the exact date?
It was a day. It was a cloudy day.
January 2018, his tour came through to Austin, and the whole thing with the Lane 8 show, if you ever have the chance to go, I highly recommend it. They make you tape your phone cameras, and I think that's so awesome. And there was just something about the energy in the room, because people aren't so focused on getting a video or getting a picture or anything like that. Everyone is just in the moment, present, listening to Lane 8, vibing out. Like,
so dope.
The energy in that room was just like insane, because the phone was taken away basically. So I think that would probably be my favorite set from a tour and a show.
How long of a set did he play?
I think it was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it was just when he just came out with that album too.
Nice.
So it was like,
they did that in New York too. My friend said they taped their phones.
Yeah, it was a very good set. Festival set though.
I'm always gonna probably say Eric Prydz, just because his visuals and his entire like performance.
I need to see an actual Eric Prydz set.
Oh god.
Did you see my one tweet?
No.
How I was too young to appreciate Eric Prydz. Yeah. I saw him 2016 Phoenix Lights, and I just, that was like still within my first year, I think, of like raving.
Yeah.
Or my second. Yeah, it was my first year actually. And so I didn't really know who Eric Prydz was, and I just like left the set because I was like, it was kind of boring. And now I like slap myself because I'm like, who are you?
He's just fucking ridiculous. But he has so many different, like he has the different aliases. So like at Izu, his Friday set was like on main stage, and it was like a little bit more mainstream. I still had an amazing time, but like the crowd was around us wasn't as like into it because it was like some people that weren't like obsessed with him. And then Saturday he played in the Prydz tent, and it was more of like a Prydz whatever set, and I was like bouncing off the walls. It was so fucking good. So I would always say
okay, I thought of one.
Yeah.
Porter and Maddie on Shelter Live, the last performance they ever did together at Coachella 2017. That was just like overall it's a beautiful set.
Yeah.
Just the way that they collaborated on that set and did like a mixture of both their sounds and their best songs. And then the visuals, the production setup they had was all in all great. Even though it is on Coachella production, which is always going to be great, but like you're allowed to bring your own production and like set up for Coachella.
That's so cool.
And so they had their whole setup. And then that was like one of like Coachella 2017, EDC 2017 were like the two last festivals that me and a lot of my friends were all together for, because we all like live in different places. Like that was like our peak time of like being a RAVE fam. And so we all just were like kumbaya, hugging each other, crying and like whatever. And it was also the last day of Coachella, so we were also just like insanely tired. But
I can't even imagine.
It was great.
It's 4 days, right?
3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
But there's camping, so like you go for camping on like Thursday, so technically like 4 days in a way, because you just like get set up and then they have like a pre-party kind of stuff.
Okay. Start on my face and we'll come back to my eyes later. I might have to do like lashes and shit off camera because it's gonna be a nightmare. I always get this one. Is there any music festival you absolutely wouldn't go to? I feel like that's tricky.
Lost Lands. People are gonna come for me for that, but I was just talking about this yesterday. Were we talking about this yesterday or something? We were talking about this yesterday.
I was talking about Lost Lands recently, actually.
I was talking to this. Yeah, I was talking to someone about this because
like fuck that.
Yeah.
Did you?
If you guys know me, I love you guys. You guys want me at every festival, and I love it. It's awesome. But
however,
3 days of dubstep, your girl cannot survive.
Yeah.
Call me a little pussy. Call me a little bitch. Whatever you want to say.
Not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
That's totally fair.
A girl needs some other genres. I could probably, if I could do Lost Lands in a day, which I wouldn't do that because why would I go to Ohio for a day? I would, but
oh my god. Ryan just brought us Chick-fil-A.
Oh, he needs a door.
Best guy ever. Hello. You should hear us on camera. We're like, oh my god. Hells yeah.
Literally the best boyfriend ever.
All right, as I rush through my face now. Chick-fil-A is here.
This just turned into a mukbang.
Would you ever go to Coachella? Yeah, I used to say Coachella, but then I'm like, honestly, I didn't almost buy them, but when the lineup came out last year, I was like, I would fucking go. I was like, I would actually go. I should have gone.
There was so much house and techno.
I mean, you know me. I think we feel differently about this. I'm not a mixed genres festival girl. I like EDM all day, every day. So I don't know about Lala. I don't know about... Well, I'm never doing Governor's Ball again. Anything that's like a mixed genre festival, I tend to lean away from. So
you should come to
wouldn't do
ACL.
it. Yeah, like something like that might be fun.
And visit me.
I'd be down. I want to go to a festival in Texas so bad. You guys are getting a behind the scenes look right now. I look like a crazy.
This is how you get ready. You drink, you eat food.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is from Living by the F Word. We love her. Who do you look up to in the festival industry and why? That's a good question. Well, I mean, obviously my answer is going to be Pascal Rotella, but that's an easy one. Dad. For many reasons.
She might be watching this. She probably will watch this. Sight Sound Steph. She is the owner of Festival Squad. And also she started her own other company called Festivate Your Brand, which is basically like it's basically like how to promote brands at festivals. Like they create like pop-up shops or like interactive experiences, stuff like that. I really look up to her because she's doing content, she's doing influencing, she's doing owning a business, owns like her own business and everything. Wow, this is a setup. Thank you. She owns her own business and everything, and so I really admire her and what she's been able to do.
Yeah, I just like Pasquale, I just feel like loves music so much and just really, really cares about the experience. And he also like designs things as a fan as well. And I just think the fact that Insomniac is still going and these festivals are getting bigger and better. And I also like that he tries to pick artists that like, I don't know, like I always discover new artists at Insomniac events. I feel like he really tries to give a range of all different types. Yeah, all different types of EDM, and I think he's a really cool fucking dude.
Yeah. He also like
he's very responsive too. He DMs me and he like actually answers and asks you questions, and I'm always like, this guy must be so busy. The fact that he was like, he saw one of my posts and was like, oh, what's your podcast about? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my god, bitch.
He always takes the time to listen to people's feedback and actually like does something about it. Like when people complain a lot about like shuttles being bad at EDCs, like, all right, we're gonna fix this, like we're gonna figure out
a response immediately.
Yeah, exactly. And like he takes the time to get everyone's questions answered and like feedback and everything, and like to do that as
that's how you run a company.
Yeah, that's honestly how you run a business.
That's how you do it. That's so funny. Oh my god, CCG25 said, how'd your friendship start? Who made the first move? I don't even remember. I just remember watching your videos. Did I?
Yeah.
I loved your videos.
I think you commented on one of them or something.
A video?
Yeah. And then I was like, who is this girl? Because you know also how like they put the subscriber count by the comment or something. I was like, oh, she has a lot of subscribers. Let's see what her channel's about. And I was like, oh, another festival girl. Cool.
Yeah.
And then you're the one that reached out about doing like our little collab
Oh
idea,
yeah.
where we sent each other like a little
that was fun. Rave package, Rave outfit.
Yeah.
We swapped styles, guys. Go check that out. Yeah, it's like been so fun even this weekend to like meet people in person who are like other creators. It's super weird. I feel like this sounds weird, but like you see them online, but then in person I'm like, it's so, I don't know, it's just so weird. So you look exactly how you do online. Most of them. Some of them are way taller than I thought they were gonna be.
Or way shorter.
Or I'm way short, yeah.
Was I the height that you expected?
The hype?
The height.
Oh, it's like, yeah, you're fucking hype. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, interesting. Kay Giannato said, what is the ideal state or area of America to live in for the best access to festivals? I feel like that's
California.
An easy answer, yeah. Those bitches are so lucky. I would definitely get the Insomniac passport if I lived in California. Yeah. Somebody asked me that once. I was like 1000% worth it. If
I lived in California or Arizona, I would 100% get the Insomniac pass, but living in Texas, no.
Eric says, which artist or song got you into EDM? I don't know if it was one in particular, but I got into it in 2011. Like, I'd always liked dance music, but I got like into it in 2011. So obviously that was like the bubble of like Avicii and Swedish House Mafia and David Guetta. I actually really loved David Guetta.
It was probably a David Guetta remix, to be honest.
Yep.
Like a David Guetta remix or like a Calvin Harris remix of some sort. Honestly, it was the remixes that really got me into it. I don't know which one exactly, but that whole era for sure.
Yep. I'm literally not kidding. We lived in like a townhome my junior year, and it was like multiple floors, and it was like guys on the top floor and us in the middle floor, and you had to like walk through our apartment to get like downstairs. And they would just blast Levels on repeat all day, every day, and I would just come home into my apartment and just hear Levels every day.
I think I listened to Wake Me Up by Avicii every morning of like my freshman year. Oh my god, walking to class or like when I woke up or something. I love that song.
I wanted to get the lyrics to that tattooed, but I was like, Emma, don't be just jumping on tattoos, relax. But it would have been a good one anyway.
That would have been a good one.
Tom from the Lunchbox has to ask things with big words in it. He said, what's the most serendipitous festival moment you two have ever had? Can you guys Google what serendipitous means? Is that just like a really...
It's like the most, I guess, like magical moment, or like the most like moment
I'm leaving this in
you
there
didn't
so you guys know I'm
expect or something.
Right. I gotta think about that. Actually, so one moment that comes to mind, when I got lost at EDC 2015, I had to use the bathroom during Tiesto's set at main stage, and for some reason we thought it would be a good idea for me to go do that. And I went with my little, and we walked off, and we came back, and we spent about half an hour trying to find our friends, and then we just stood in the crowd like hopeless, not saying anything to each other, and we both were like, this is it. We're literally never gonna find them. This is not gonna happen at all. And then at that moment, I think it's a song by like The Fray or something. It was a remix, and it was this like beautiful sad song, and I thought in my head, I was like, if we don't find them during this song, we're never gonna find them. And all of a sudden my friend Vicky shoots up on Brady's shoulders.
Oh my god.
We were like, there they are, and we like ran over to them in the crowd. But it was just one of those moments, like I literally, the minute I thought it, I just see her pop up in the crowd. I'm like, it was a moment, we were meant to find them. So that one comes to mind.
Probably like my first shoulder ride ever at 7 Line Set EDC. These guys are like tanning. You see that?
There's literally a man outside in a Speedo, and they're sitting
all just
out
like
lawn
sitting
chairs?
in the sun.
Oh my god.
My friend Troy, during Rush Over Me, he like looked at me, he's like, he knew I really liked that song, and he was like, you want to go up? And I was like,
yep.
Yep. And then he just like put me on his shoulders. He's really tall, and so I was half scared, half happy about it.
This is the best.
But it was like right, like he timed it just right, or we timed it just right to where like he shot me up as the drop was happening, and it just felt, it was like one of those moments that just like really gets you, because we were like in deep, like we were pretty close. We weren't at the front of 7 Lines, but like at circuit grounds, like, oh, that was a pretty good moment. And then I don't really go on people's shoulders after that. Like Ryan put me on his shoulders one time at Freaky Deaky, and I was like, I want to be put down right now, because he's so tall.
Yeah, I don't like going up on people's shoulders at all.
I get freaked out.
I feel like all of mine would be EDC related, just because it's the most magical place in the entire world to me.
I'm trying to think of like a forest one. So much stuff happens though at the forest that it's hard to like pinpoint.
One, yeah.
Oh, probably also meeting Chris Lake and Fisher on Holy Ship.
Oh, yeah, that has to be it.
That's a good one.
That's fucking awesome. Heather N. Lana says, what are your tips to anyone interested in starting a YouTube channel?
Just do it. Start now.
Cool.
If you're gonna like
go.
If you're gonna like keep going back and forth, like, you're never gonna do it.
Yep.
Just start it.
Agreed.
Start messing around with iMovie. Just
they're not gonna be good in
whatever.
The beginning.
Yeah, they're gonna suck. Like honestly, you're not gonna be like the next like David Dobrik or anything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You just start filming, and you just start editing, learning how to edit, learn what's best for you. Film a bunch of different range of topics is what I always say. If you don't know like what you want your channel to be about, I knew that I wanted mine to be festival, but I think you should just like do a bunch of videos on different things. Like if you like doing daily vlogs, if you like doing like whatever, and see like what you like filming and what you like editing. Because if you don't, if you don't like sitting down and talking in front of a camera giving a bunch of tips or stuff, then like you're not going to keep up with it. So find what you like to do best, and go with it, run with it, and just see what happens. Don't go in with the intent like, oh, I'm gonna film and get a bunch of subscribers and get all these brand deals and stuff like that. Like it's
takes
not gonna
a lot
happen.
of fucking time. Yeah, it's a lot of work, takes a lot of time. Yeah, I would say like sort of try and pinpoint what you want to do, like what can you talk about for a while, what value are you bringing to people, because that's the biggest thing. Like, yeah, it's about you, but it's like not really a selfish thing. Like, what are you providing? Are you providing entertainment? Is it funny? Is it like tips, information? Like, I don't know, maybe you're a dancer, like whatever it is. I try and think about like what you're providing to people, and yeah, just produce a lot. Watch a couple YouTube videos, learn how to do some basic editing. You don't have to like do anything super crazy in the beginning.
Oh, and don't feel like you need to invest in everything. Like, we have our cameras, but like you can 100% do a YouTube channel just with your iPhone. And like, I told myself I wouldn't invest in like lighting and like a nice tripod and stuff until after a year. I gave myself a year to make sure like this is what I really like doing, this is what the type of stuff I want to be doing. And then I got lights, got a tripod. I still edit in iMovie. Like, I don't know if I'll ever upgrade. I tried Premiere Pro, great. But you can do a lot with iMovie, and you can manipulate it to get it to what you want to be.
Right. Don't stress out. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like, try a bunch of things. Just get videos out. Start posting them, and then you're gonna get better over time. I wouldn't like stress too much.
You'll learn new things.
Yeah, everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shane Dawson didn't have an expensive camera.
I shot on my iPhone 6 for a year and a half before I got a camera.
Jenna Marbles would film the clip
she's the best.
in iMovie, and then she would edit the clip in iMovie, and then record the next clip.
That's so fucking dope.
Like that's literally what she did. And today she literally films and edits and posts it within the same day. And like just is chilling, sitting on 10 million subscribers.
Right.
At home with her 3 dogs and boyfriend, like queen.
She's almost 20.
Legend.
Oh yeah.
She hit 20.
Oh yeah, duh.
She's a fucking legend.
We love her.
I think she's also like, I feel like you have to find like your unique voice too. Like what's different about you, what makes you special, and like not in a weird way, but like genuinely think about that. Like think about your branding and everything.
And if you're like, there's nothing special about me, there is. You just gotta
find your
deep.
unique voice. All right, YouTube questions. Ooh, okay, Melissa said, any suggestions for winter rave clothing for events indoors? Still somewhat rave friendly, but cooling while not being exposed too much. Yeah, I feel like there aren't as many videos for winter and fall, like rave ideas.
Probably
everyone
put
wears
them together.
skimpy ass little outfits.
Honestly, I invested in these corset leggings from Doll's Kill that are like kind of leather. I think they are leather. Or latex or something. That was the best investment I've ever made. They were like $30, and they're really nice to have because you can just pair with whatever. You can pair with bodysuit, you can pair with crop top, you can pair with long sleeve, like whatever.
Step up your pants game.
And it's like you're covered that way, but you still look cute.
Layers.
Yeah.
I always bring a jacket, or like I bring something. I usually wear like a tank top or a bodysuit or something underneath, and I wear like a cute jacket or something, or a leather jacket, and then you can put it away. And then like if it's a local show, I'll wear like comfy, like I have jeggings so they're comfortable, but if you don't want to wear jeans because they're like stiff and you're going to be sweating, like you can wear high-waisted leggings or something like that, or like get cool pants or something. Doll's Kill has some.
I honestly still wear the rave outfit and then just add a jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I'll get pictures and then throw leggings on or something.
Yeah, or like I'll wear boots instead of like sneakers.
Yeah.
Will you be attending EDC Orlando? I am. Ada has a million other festivals this fall.
Nope.
That she's gonna be at. Do you want to list them?
Yeah, I'm at Imagine right now. And then I'll then I'll be at, what's after this? Oh, Dirty Bird Camp Out. Oh yeah. Then ATL, Freaky Deaky, then Seismic.
Woo!
So we're not doing EDC Orlando. I was thinking about it, but then Seismic moved to November, which is a local Austin house and techno festival. They're gonna have Cerez D and Test Pilot, which are Eric Prydz and Dead Mouse's alter egos, not alter egos. Side projects. I don't know what to say. Aliases. So I'm excited about that, but because that moved to November, that kind of changed things because like it's local to Austin. It's literally 10 minutes from my apartment.
I wanted to send it. We
also signed on to Imagine, which I was not planning on. So, yeah, EDC was not in the cards.
So she's booked and busy, is what we're saying here. But yeah, I'm going to EDC Orlando. It's my first time.
Maybe
I'm very
next year.
excited.
I want to go next year.
Hopefully
if I don't
they
go
keep
to
it 3 days.
I'll go to EDCO.
Yeah. I will report back. Anime Grinder said, have you ever experienced festival regret? I'm not sure if it's a real thing or not, but I've been to tons of raves, and EDC Orlando is my first EDM festival, and I've been to others, but I'm afraid of not liking something. Just worried because it's such a huge investment. So I wonder if that's like you didn't buy tickets to something and you wish you did, or...
Oh, I read it as like
something that's
you wish
happened
you
at the
didn't
festival.
go. Like you wish you did, like you regretted going to that festival.
Got it. I was just gonna roast Mad Decent. Mad Decent. No, I mean, I've enjoyed all my times, good and bad, but I had some bad memories at Mad Decent. That, but I forget. Okay. A question about dancing. This is from Carter Ray. When you're dancing in the pit, you see a girl you like and you just want to dance. How do you shoot your shot? Like, what's the... Ryan, you can help us with this. What's the approach, and when is the opportunity to start dancing closer together?
I approached Ryan. Ryan
girls,
was shuffling,
put yourself out there.
And I started shuffling with him, and then I was pretty drunk, and I was like, "You're cute." And he shuffled.
Good for you.
And here we are.
And here we are.
That's cute.
But I think like
don't be aggressive. I just don't
don't be weird. Don't touch me if you're like trying to like get with me or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like
make eye contact. You can say like a couple things, like try and chat for a bit and then like walk away. You don't have to like hover or anything. If you're all near each other, I'm sure you can just like chat with them for a bit. I don't know if I would ever, like, if somebody tapped me and was like, do you want to dance? I don't know
happened
you.
to me at
haven't
EDC.
spoken.
Yeah, that happened to me at EDC. This guy was like, do you want to dance? And I was like, no.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's just weird. Like, if we've been having, like, a rapport and, like, have been chatting.
We've been vibing.
Then you can feel it out. But if
yeah.
a person who I literally haven't met, talked to, just came up to me and was like, want to dance? I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Get
you
a
are.
feel for it. Get a feel for it. Just don't be creepy. Ask for consent. All that good stuff.
Exactly, yeah. I think just chat. Be yourself. I feel like a little sunflower with this little eyeshadow. It's so cute. Okay. You guys are getting long content when we're here together.
Instagram live, honestly.
This is true. This is true. Ultra or Tomorrowland? I feel like I have never done Tomorrowland, so I'm gonna say
I've done neither.
Who knows? Very different.
Very
vibes.
different festival.
Fire, but I mean, Tomorrowland is probably better.
Yeah, this is
Taylor.
true. Taylor's speaking the truth. I'm just kidding.
You really can't. I always don't like when people tell me to compare festivals because you can't.
Yeah, they're completely different. What are affordable places you guys shop for rave gear? We were just talking about this before. Freedom Rave Wear.
Forever 21, honestly, has been having some
21.
fire stuff lately if you're looking for that.
Dolls Kill has some affordable options.
If you're looking for cheap accessories, you can always try and look on Amazon, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They also have pretty good rave stuff on just in general sometimes. And if you have that Amazon Prime account, you get it in like a day.
Amazon slaps. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Forever 21 I actually have gotten a couple things.
Yeah, I've seen some of their stuff. Like, how cheap are we talking
I
here?
know, yeah.
Like, with the rave outfit, you're gonna be looking at spending, like, if you're talking like outfit, shoes, accessories, it's really hard to get that under like $50. Really.
I was gonna say you're probably looking at like 60 bucks.
Yeah, you're really looking at like 60 maybe. A set might be 30. If you can get a set for like $30, your shoes might be $30.
Yeah, but like low key, you could always buy like bodysuits or something like that from like fucking Fashion Nova or Misguided or something that always have like 50% off the store.
Shein is also another good one too. I got a lot of stuff from them.
Yeah. So not necessarily like rave clothing's more like bigger companies. Yeah. Meg said, advice on self-confidence when going out alone, trying to make new rave friends. Yeah, Aid moved to a new place.
Yeah.
To get a whole new crew.
I think I'm gonna do a video on this soon too.
Sweet.
Of how I guess established myself in a new city in the rave scene kind of thing. But yeah, I moved to Austin in August of 2017, and then I was like freaking out because I was like, well, I don't know anything about anything here. Like, do they have music? Do they have anything? Because I just moved for my job, so I didn't like purposely pick Austin, but it ended up being a great choice because they do get a lot of shows, and they have ACL and like they have Seismic now, and like you can go to Dallas or Houston if you want for a show or something and make a weekend out of it.
Can you drive there? How far is it?
Yeah, Houston's like less than 2 hours, 2 hours. Okay. And then Dallas is 3 hours, so it's not bad. Looked up what the main shows are using Facebook, and then I just went to one. I had really been wanting to see Bro Hug.
So you went alone?
Yeah, I went by myself to Bro Hug, and met a lot of people. Nothing really came of it. It was just kind of similar to what we're talking about, like when you want to meet you want to talk to a girl, you just like kind of vibe with people and just like meet them, whatever. I did drink before, so that definitely helped like calm my nerves a little bit.
Yeah, just to be much kidding.
Yeah. But I had like a good entry and exit plan, like getting an Uber. I told like I had a cousin that lives in Austin, so like he's way older, so like even though he wouldn't go with me, like he could still know where I was at just in case like something were to happen, because I'm a very overly cautious person about that.
No, it's smart.
Just told him where I was gonna be at and all that stuff, and then told him when I got home, just so like he knew, at least someone knew where I was at in case something were to happen. Nothing happened. But I made friends that way. But it's actually really funny was on Twitter, the company like retweeted something of this one girl saying like, oh man, I wish I was at Bro Hug that night, or whatever. It was like the next day or something, and I like clicked on her profile, and she said that she had just moved from, in her profile it said Arizona Aero Austin. And so I slid into this girl's DMs, and now we're like best friends. That's my front page.
That's so funny.
And so you just never know. And with social media, you can just meet people. Like in Austin, we have an ATX Rave Babes group. So like so that is like a really good place for like if you're able to find like Facebook groups or like look on Facebook events, see like other people talking about the event, or like utilize other Facebook groups. Like there's like nationwide Facebook groups of like there's like their female ravers united or something like that. Like you could post to that and just be like, hey, like I just moved to this city, anyone live here, anyone going to this show. Like you can use social media to your advantage for sure, just to like meet people that way too. So yeah, you really just get out there. You don't, if you just sit in your apartment and sulk, you're just gonna sit there forever.
Out there.
So just get yourself out there. Like it gets easier. It's the thing that I always say, it's harder pumping yourself up going there, but then once you're there, like you're with the music, like you can meet people, whatever, then like you feel a lot better. So like as long as you just can hype yourself up to get there and get past the hill, once you're there, you're fine.
Agree. And I, like on the other end of it, because I've never gone alone, we one time like adopted a girl into our group because she just like approached us. She was like, you guys look like you're fun, I'm actually here by myself. Like she was from somewhere in the Midwest. She was like, I'm literally here with my friends in the city, we bought these tickets, my friend got sick, she couldn't come out, but I still wanted to go to the show, so I still came. Like, can I hang with you? And of course, like as women, we're like, yeah, because we don't want you to be alone. And like she was super cute. So like
anyone that's weird about that can just
like I wouldn't go up to a guy and be like, hey, I'm here alone. Like, but maybe
find a group and just be like, hey, do you mind if I chill with you for a little bit? Ryan always does that. He doesn't even go to the festival by himself, but he'll like he'll be like, oh, I'll be right back, and he'll just like go wander and just randomly talk to people. Like he just does that and leaves me, well, we'll be with a group, but he'll leave me with the rest of the group and he'll just go do his own thing.
I think these are like the last couple questions here. Interesting. Can you talk about your experience raving with different people geographically? Where do you feel the most plur vibes? Well, I mean, maybe it just depends on the festival. Like obviously at EDC Las Vegas, I always feel like the most plur vibes. I don't know, I met a lot of really nice people at EZU. Everyone always shits on the New York City crowd, but
I can't talk until I think I've done an East Coast.
Okay. We don't have that
really
many.
The fuck, man. Maybe I'll come to Easy next year.
I can attest to the festival in Florida being really ratchet. Sorry, Taylor. Florida is usually pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, rude as fuck.
Usually they party fucking hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Very.
Oh, I've been wanting to do a Florida festival. Holy Ship left out of Miami, or no, Orlando, but that doesn't count.
It's so like international.
Because so many people go to that festival.
I really want to do one in California. Everyone keeps yelling at me. Like, it's on my list, people.
Have you never done in California?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just such a far fucking trip.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
It's literally 6 hours. I would never just go for a weekend. Like, I would
You'd
go
make
for
it a week.
Yeah. Like, I would want to actually go on vacation there and like actually do some sightseeing and see different areas.
Considering doing something like, if I go to Crossed, or no, I think we're going to a wedding at the end of February, and I was thinking in Arizona, and I was just thinking of staying in Arizona and then going across.
Nice.
Because it's just like, if I'm already over there, like I might as well.
Right.
And then I was also considering it, like if I do EDC back to back, lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Which is insane if I do that, but I would stay in Arizona for the week just because like
question
I'm
for
ready to
you.
go there.
This is my own question.
Yeah.
How do you balance planning like normal events and trips that are not festival related?
I don't really have any.
You don't? Yeah.
This is
That's
my
what
first.
I was gonna say.
This is my first wedding in like forever. Honestly, it's been a while. It's my cousin getting married, so that's honestly the dilemma I'm having, because I do want to start traveling like internationally, and do like non-festival trips. So that's probably what's going to be the focus of like 2020 and 2021, is figuring out that balance.
Yeah, these festivals
but
are great,
I'm at the time, like I'm 24 and I don't really have a lot of friends getting married, or if I do, I'm not really close with them, so I'm not getting invited, which is fine.
Save that
cheaper
money,
for me.
Save the money. Yeah.
So I'm at that point where I'm not really getting invited to a lot of life things, but like my parents really wanted to do Cabo for Christmas, and so that's something I had to plan for and balance my PTO out to make sure I'm gonna have enough PTO. That's why I didn't take any days off for Imagine, because I was like, I need to save PTO for Christmas. And because of that, that's why I'm not going on Friendship or doing Holy Shipwrecked or anything like that, because all my PTO is going towards Cabo, and those are in January. So it's just like not gonna work. So you kind of just have to make those choices and kind of balance it out that way. But
yeah,
haven't had too many like life things really yet.
Because we had like, I don't know if we're doing this next year, but like we have our family Hilton Head trip, and I was like, that's 5 days right there. It's my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna use the 5 days like on that family vacation, and that might mean I can't go to another festival, but that's okay.
Yeah, because it's like time with your family and stuff, and that time should be, you gotta appreciate that time as well.
I'm the opposite. I have a lot of weddings coming up because I'm 28, and like I literally have 2 more this year. I know I have 2 next year. So like I want to save days. Like I'm not the one going on a honeymoon, so I don't need that. But you do need days, and like these things cost a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, you just gotta pick and choose your stuff, and like festivals are always gonna be around. So if you're not able to go this year, you can always go next year and like plan for it and stuff.
I think this was my later.
But having that balance is super important. Like I'm excited for Cabo just because I'm not gonna be doing anything work related, like no content. No, I'm not even gonna vlog the trip. Like I just like. It's gonna be an actual vacation, because festivals really aren't vacations for me. Yeah. For both of us, I feel like, because we're always just working or getting content and stuff like that.
Well, that's my other question. It's like, I almost didn't vlog Hilton Head because I was like, I don't want to. Like, it's a fun thing. Yeah. I like love it, but I was like, I don't want to bother my family, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended up doing it because I was like, well, I do want the memories. And now I have a 20-minute vlog of our whole trip, and it's kind of cute. And I like sent the link to my whole family. So I'm like glad I did it, but at the same time, like I kind of, I don't know. Brian and I have a trip to Jamaica coming up. I don't think I'm gonna vlog that. Take a break.
Yeah, give yourself that break. I think after Seismic's done, I'm giving myself a break. Yeah. I'm not gonna do a whole lot.
That lip color was lighter than planned, but it looks cute. She's cute. I'm gonna eat Chick-fil-A, and it's gonna be off in 2 seconds anyway, so that's fine. All right, I think we just gotta get to your questions, lady.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, guys, though. I hope you like this long-ass get ready with me. Oh my god, I'm just staring at the Chick-fil-A over here. I had a wig on yesterday. Shit was off by 11. It was digging into my skull. It looked really cute, though.
She literally had an indent.
I literally, yeah, it's probably still indented. Because I didn't want it to fall off. But this is the makeup, you guys. Going for some yellow vibes. I think I might just put glitter, like, under my eye a little bit with my tat wax. Ooh, hi loves. I would love to become a plus-size rave content creator, but I don't know where to start. I'm so shy, and I only have my phone camera. What are some tips? So we kind of covered this already. Use your camera. Use your camera. Use your phone. Use your camera. You got to start somewhere. You don't need like crazy equipment.
Get a Bluetooth remote for your camera, and you just put self-timer on, and there you go.
And like, if
that's what I do.
That's a really cool area, I think, to like create content around, because I don't think it's talked about enough.
So many people ask us. So many people ask me. I don't know if you get the questions too about where to get plus size clothes. And I honestly like. I don't feel comfortable enough recommending brands. I can tell you where I see.
We know like who has it.
We know who has stuff, but I can't tell you personal experience of like this is what the sizing feels like, this is what the fit feels like. Yep. So I never feel comfortable fully talking about that because I just don't identify with it, and I feel really bad about it. But people are looking for that, so just do it. Start doing it. Start taking photos. Chubby Wubby, the way that she's done her profile, I think is amazing, and she's so honest and transparent about everything, and like she's made me more informed on what it means to be plus size and how to appreciate and love your body. And so I think we need more of that conversation in the rave scene, and she's definitely helped me, I feel like, look at it from a different perspective. So I would just start doing it. Do it because you want to help people and you want to share your story, you have something to offer and things like that.
I think people also I mean, this could just totally be me projecting right now, but I feel like a lot of people feel shy because they're afraid of like what people are gonna say. Like when I started my channel, I was like, and my friends would never judge me, but I'm like, okay, people are gonna think, here comes another person trying to start a YouTube channel, like she's not gonna get anywhere, like who does she think she is trying to start one? And then I was like, oh wait, no one I know like is in this industry or really watches this kind of stuff. So I was like, it's not for them, it's what I want to do, it's serving a purpose for other people. So like, don't think about what anybody, like just do it because you want to do it. And also like brainstorm ideas. That helps me. Like I have an entire Excel sheet of like video ideas, future ones I want to film, everything I've ever posted. I like color code it because I'm a crazy person. But just start brainstorming ideas too, so that maybe you have a couple videos planned out before you start to sit down and film, so that they don't overlap and they're not too similar. So maybe like start with brainstorming some video ideas.
Scripting videos I've found is really helpful, or doing an outline or something. That way you have a clear and concise way.
Yep.
I say, when I edit, I say and I say and so together a lot. And scripting videos has really helped me fix that. So I recommend doing that too. Unless it's like more of like a sit down video like this, where it's just kind of like everything's just gonna flow as it does. Where it's an improv or something like that.
Talking at her ass.
Yeah. So what was the first concert you ever went to?
In my life?
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys. It was February 1999. My parents took me out of school half day because it was my birthday. And
wow, that's a big day.
Nassau Coliseum. I will never forget, because it was a horrible snowstorm. So like school was closing early anyway. So like they took us out. And we had to drive all the way in the snow to like Long Island to go see the Backstreet Boys. And I had a new outfit from Limited 2, y'all. I was fucking pumped about life. And it was so dope. And that's awesome. This was the funny part. Me and my mom were on like the floor seats, and at this tour, they put this like bridge over the floor seats, and they like came over us in the crowd, so I was so close. And then my other two friends were like over on the side, and I was looking at them like, hey bitches, I'm on the Backstreet Boys. Like such a little loser.
So funny.
I was 8 years old.
Oh,
that was my first concert.
Mine was I don't know what year it was, but it was Kelly Clarkson and Clay Aiken.
Oh my god.
Yeah. After season 2 of American Idol.
That's amazing. That's so good. Yeah, it's like tricky. My second was NSYNC. I never saw Britney. I wish I did. I loved her.
I think my second was the Cheetah Girls.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I saw Cheetah Girls
them.
and Hannah Montana open.
I
saw Hannah Montana and Jonas Brothers. Yo,
Yeah.
So
I was
jealous.
a huge Jonas Brothers fan. I fucking hugged all of them. I got to meet them.
Oh my
It
god.
was so cool. I was dying. I made Joe Jonas a CD. Most embarrassing moment of my entire life.
You made him a CD and you gave it to him?
Like a loser, guys. That used to be my thing. Like, you don't understand. Like, my thing was making CDs. Like, I just had the albums and albums with like all the things written on them. My mom
I loved
found
making
some.
CDs. That's
That
so
was
funny.
my thing. I used to make them all the time.
I legit loved making little CDs.
Oh wow, I just put that on
my car.
blast for the internet. Hope you all
Fun
enjoyed
fact,
that.
Emma gave me a CD.
He probably looked at me like this fucking idiot and just threw it out. Oh my god, that was really funny.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Fun fact.
Let's see.
I want to put glitter, but I'm gonna put this all over my body. So.
Oh, that
here's
was
the
from
final
Estee Universe.
Thanks, Estee Universe. I'm gonna eat my Chick-fil-A now. Now we're swapping.
Yeah, I know. We already kind of answered. What advice can you give to newer fest influencers? Do it. Just do it.
I would say like to
Consistency.
be kind to one another. That's huge. And my
Yeah.
mom always used to say that to me. Like, be kind to other people. I think it's like great to collab and stuff like that. And like, I wouldn't just like do stuff for the clout, because I think people can see through you so much easier than you think.
From
Yeah.
a mile away.
So like, yeah, don't sell your soul for anything. Like, have, you know, what you stand for and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. And oh my god, I'm so excited for this right now.
How do you,
not sponsored,
I
but-
really like this question. How do you afford all these festivals before and after as a content creator? Because talking about like before, I guess we were influencers, and after we've been it. I still probably spend the same amount of money
just
in a
gonna
way,
say,
even though I
hasn't
get
changed.
even though I get free festival tickets. That just means I can go to more.
Yeah.
So I'm
And spend
still
more
spending
money.
more on
Yeah.
flights and like where I'm staying and stuff like that. So it's cool. I get to save a lot. I think this year I've only paid for Holy Ship tickets and everything, Dirty Bird Campout and Lollapalooza tickets. I think everything else and Lights All Night, but that might change if I sell a couple more tickets.
Nice.
So use my code. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you still end up spending about the same amount. Because then you also like, both of our fashion has like evolved a lot, which means that our looks are getting more detailed and stuff. So that's requiring more money.
Yeah.
So we do get to save in some way, but
It's a problem for me. I buy more RAVE clothing than I do normal clothing now, and I don't even have enough shows to wear them to, but I just love them.
I've been really getting good at saying no.
Yeah.
So when a company reaches out to me and tells me that they want to send me stuff, and if I don't, one, if I don't think it's a fit, two, I ask them what I need to do for it. If it's going to take a lot of time, that sometimes is not enough for the free product. But there's this one company that reached out to me and said they wanted to send me like a PR box of just festival items. And I'm like, I have so much stuff. Like, I have so many vibration like mouthpieces. I have so many vibration packs. I have so many diffraction glasses, like not even free. Like, I've bought a lot of stuff over the years. So you kind of just have to get good at saying no with some things and just being like, I already have a lot of stuff, and just kind of whatever. But, and I've been selling my clothes on, whatchamacallit, Instagram, that I don't need anymore. So I guess it's like in the same way we still spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I just try and like, I mean, if it's a last minute festival, that sucks because then flights and hotels are more expensive. But like, if you can, I try to go with a group if I can to save money on hotels, and I try and buy flights early if I can, and I always use payment plans because that helps.
Payment plans are always clutch.
These are all cold now. See, I made a fatal mistake. Still delicious though.
I use eyelash glue for the gels, by the way. I feel like someone's gonna ask. How do you keep your gels on all night? Also, they'll probably ask, how do you keep your makeup on all night? This is the spray that Emma uses.
It's really good. Wet n Wild, it's like $4.
I've been getting asked this question a lot. Have you ever been to a candidate festival, and do you want to? Someone always comments on my videos about Shambhala. I will go.
We got a question about it.
I will go one day. Hopefully next year, if not the year after or something. I want to go so bad. You went to Ever After.
Yeah, that was
How
so
was
fun.
the Canada crowd?
Literally the nicest people ever. And like, it was a very small festival. It was smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I had the best time. It kind of was nice because it was 2 stages, so I didn't feel stressed. There's only so many places you can go, so many things you can do. No, like the crowd, nobody seemed that fucked up, but also you could bring weed in, so I think that was a huge factor because people were more just like chill,
getting high.
Yeah, literally. And like, I didn't see anybody like that messed up. And even like, so I was in like the VIP area, and like they had a little gate blocking it off. It was probably like waist height, like I could step over it. I saw maybe one person jump the gate the entire time. Meanwhile, like, if this was EDC or Ultra, the amount of people that would have been hopping over that gate and like sneaking in and doing shitty stuff. But no, people were just like really, really friendly and polite, and I had such a good time. Met such nice people. Yeah, it was cool.
What was the turning point for you to make your first YouTube video? What got you to turn that little button on, Emma?
I'd been thinking about it for a really long time. I had tried to do a beauty Instagram page and literally like didn't really do much. Those pictures are horrible. It's private now. No, I finally, after the second EDC I went to, I was like, okay, there's not enough videos to help people. And I kept watching the same ones, and I was like, I've experienced this enough. I can talk about it now at this point. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do festival videos. And then I actually bought tickets to Ultra, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start with a packing video, and I'm gonna like help people do that, because that was what I was the most curious about. So, oh god, it's the most rough thing ever. The lighting is so bad, and my makeup is atrocious. But yeah, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start with Ultra. I'm gonna start with the pack with me video, and then I was like, I went all in on like the EDC content, but I really was just like, I want to help people answer their questions. That was the main thing. What about you?
So I had the blog. I have a blog, in case people don't know, vibewithade.com. That's what started it all, because same thing, I wanted to help people because I felt like I was preparing for festivals and I had no idea what was going on, and I felt like I didn't really could find a lot of resources on it. And I'm a planner, so I'm just like, I need to know what it's gonna be like. I need to know these things. And so I feel like there's other people like that out there that also want to know, I guess, the tea on everything. And so then I was in a digital marketing apprenticeship when I moved to Austin, which was like, I worked full-time, and then I went to class Tuesday and Thursday nights for a year. So I basically like extended my education in a way. I didn't get another degree or anything. It was just a program that kind of helped jumpstart my career, which is great. But we had a whole session on video and just like storytelling and stuff, and like the guy brought up a really good point that like, I already have all this written content that I could just turn into YouTube videos. And I was like, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And we had to do a video project, and so we made my first video, that project, and if you watch it, it's the most uncomfortable thing ever. I need to do a react video to it, probably.
Oh my god.
It'd be so funny. But yeah, that's what kind of started it, just turning all my written content into video content. And like what I'm slowly learning is like everyone has a different preference of getting information, whether that be Instagram, YouTube, different things. So it's like figuring out how you can be everywhere and still multi-purpose one piece of content to put everywhere.
Right.
So you're not having to do as much work. And so that's what I'm doing with like YouTube. And then like I have a written blog post, and like I can turn that written blog post into a video one day when I have the time, and then repurpose that video for IGTV and like stuff like that. So you just gotta
that shit everywhere.
Get it everywhere. But yeah, that's kind of what turned it on. It's always been about helping people, never been about the clout or like free stuff or anything. Really, that's all been like a cherry on the top and a lot of sprinkles.
That comes so late too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people think that just happened, like that comes very late, and you also get really weird ass emails. I get the strangest emails about like, do you want it? I don't even know. One was really weird, I'll tell you later.
We can end on a happy note. Yeah. This is the last one, I think, because the other ones we kind of answered. Or when was the moment you really realized you love rave culture?
Aww. The podcast that comes out every Wednesday.
Self-promo.
Oh wow. I mean, I've said this so many times, but I'll try and rephrase it. Definitely EDC 2015, because we knew what it was. Like we had an idea, but we had never done anything on that level. And we had like, I had my best friends with me, and it was like, I had been to Vegas before, but we all flew out there, and like just the preparation, I feel like what everyone gets excited for is like there's so much to prepare for. So you're like always thinking about it and just getting so hyped for the months leading up to it. And then the weekend finally comes, and just like the sheer scale of it, the people, like I couldn't believe how friendly everybody was, and I just thought the outfits were so fucking cool. And it just was like system overload with like sensory overload with like so many things happening. And I just thought the production, I was like, this is unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. And we met our friend Brady that year, and that's when I first realized like, oh, you can like really make genuine connections with people. Like this is so crazy. And he was from Salt Lake, and I was like, I've never even met anyone from Utah. Like what the fuck? And it was just like the best weekend of my life, and I loved the music so much, and I literally came home and we were like, we're doing this again next year. And now I was just like sold, 100% sold.
I think so I need to do a story time on my first rave.
Ooh.
But spoiler alert, it wasn't the best. It was a fucking mess. And basically, in short terms, my little for my sorority, she got too fucked up.
Oh no.
And so I had to take care of her, and what happened was we were this was back when Rawhide in Arizona had awful service. And so we were just trying all night to get a ride somehow, and like it was terrible. But so then when I went to Decadence 2015, I was like, all right, we're gonna redeem ourselves, we're gonna have a good time, everything like that. And I think that was like, that whole weekend was just like a really defining weekend, because I feel like that was my first actual rave experience. Like I wasn't taking care of anyone, I actually got to like enjoy the festival. And so just being with my friend Alexa, who was kind of like my rave mom, taught me everything basically. And being with some of the guys from the fraternity that I hung out with a lot, it was just a really good weekend. And I think getting to meet people and understand the culture, seeing people's outfits and like whatnot, just really fascinated me. And yeah, it was a pretty good weekend.
So cool. It's best. And here we are, years later.
Camera's dying.
The camera's dying. Oh, we're wrapping this up real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was so fun.
Yeah, this was good. I'm so happy we did this.
I know. You guys are getting all of the content. We're taking full advantage, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Go check out Ade's channels and social media. I'll put a link down below. I'll also link Taylor and Ryan as well featured in this video. And yeah, and check out our Imagine vlogs, you guys, so you can see the rest of the weekend.
And the tea
please subscribe. Yeah, and the festival review.
Subscribe so you know about the tea. Exactly,
and you don't miss any new videos. And we'll see you in our next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, should we take a thumbnail? Yeah, right. Chick-fil-A, like. Okay.